You've worked with artists like Sheryl Crow, and then on the other side of the spectrum, I saw you work with Queens of the Stone Age.
Yes.
Do you have different aspects or different things you do when you record completely different artists like that?
Oddly enough, no. And that's what I've finally come to realize. I am the same. I have the same diplomacy. I show up at the same time. I work the same amount of hours. I get sounds in the exact same way. Now, with Queens of the Stone Age, I had to put up with a couch full of strippers behind me that kept saying, "How did you get this job?" and things like that, which is very funny. And I actually, and these girls who would normally have wanted to make me their enemy because I was recording their boyfriends. They actually ended up really liking me too. In other words, I didn't exclude even them from the process. I thought, well, your little hoe self is sitting there all day annoying me. I'm going to drag you into this now too and actually say, do you dig what he's playing? Because why not? You're in the room. You want to be in this room. You want to ask me questions about how I do what I do. So come on up to the console too. And in this way, again, make everybody in the room your friend.
Your producer.
A producer friend, because one enemy in the room and you start to get this heat at the back of your neck because they're staring at you. And but I had to put up with a little bit more. I mean, there was drugs and booze and women, and this one guy, I can't remember what band he was from, he brought a dead squirrel into the control room and wanted a little ceremony for it before he would sing his part. Very strange stuff. Huh? No, that wasn't right, no. So the Queens of the Stone Age, had a whole dog and pony show that came with it.
Literally.
Literally. Josh Homme was a very bizarre individual. But on the other side, the Sheryl Crow records come with their own whole set of strangers. One time I turned around and Gwyneth Paltrow sitting there and we're like, "Hi, Gwyneth is going to sing." But she doesn't sing. But why? Why is she going to? So it doesn't matter. I face the console again and think, I need to work on that guitar tone. And I mind my own business. I do the same exact thing. You had a question?
Yeah, with the ever-changing music industry in the future, where do you see your career in the future with studios shutting down? And then also, is there any artists that you haven't worked with that you want to?
Well, I'm about to have a baby, so everything's going to change. And I don't know what's going to happen after that. I know that my love for recording music is not going to change, so I will still seek opportunities to record music. I may or may not. Yeah, I've never thought, hey, I made it. I'm set. I'm never going to want for anything again. I haven't worked for a few months, and now I'm thinking, holy cow, I got a baby coming, and I don't have any gigs lined up, and what if I never work again, and then how am I going to pay my mortgage, and I owe this money, and I got Pro Tools now, but I don't really want strangers in my living room, so I can't work on my, and I go nuts worried about my future, but I will continue to record music. I want to record Vegas Staples.
All right.
So there's somebody I would really like to, and Greg Allman, because I've had a rock and roll crush on him since I was 6. Even though he's now probably wildly unappealing, I still want to record. Greg Allman and Vegas Staples. I will just continue to try to record music as best I can. I would like to teach a couple times a month at your recording school here at Loyola. There, I've laid it out there for the people in here. Some of this has got to be boring, but mostly, again, 20 years doing one thing or trying to do that thing and then doing that thing. The thought of miking kick drums to me is not that appealing anymore. The thought of showing you how to get a kick sound is a little more appealing to me. Because then potentially I can go to the studio and say, mic the kick, do it like I want it done. And I don't want to always have to get right in front of the cabinet of the guitar and go, because you have to actually stick your face in front of a Vox AC30 on your hands and knees. Now I can't do that. I have to grunt when I do it. And get the mics lined up just so, because the phase relationship, Pro Tools isn't going to change that fact. You better get your mics in phase before you go onto whatever you're recording. And in order to do that, you can think of the second line of the mic's up to me, but you're going to start as the second first. Anyway, so I actually have to waddle in there now and think, and move it over just a tiny bit. So it's, I don't necessarily want to always be tracking. I want to mix. And I'd like to teach a little bit. I think that would be fun.